Alright guys, we are on day 39 and we're not in Boise, Idaho. We have just arrived in Tampa, Florida. And so the journey in total was about 8 hours, and then we had a bit of a stopover in Chicago. And of course, not leaving home without my food and my stuff. So I got my GLUTE-HAM caps here I've been taking, got my L-carnitine caps there. And here, of course, I have my food. I have my nutrition solutions. I put several meals in one of these containers. So never ever leave home without your food. I always take a little bit extra just in case we were to get stuck in Chicago. We'd have an overnight, and I'd always have some protein powder in a Ziploc bag, which I have in my bag, with some oats as well. So I've always got backup. Luckily, we're only here for 24 hours. Wow, crazy lightning over there. To interview with Dr. Spinalk, who I believe is the best doctor in the world. Got some great projects working with him in the future. And tomorrow morning, very early, we'll get up, go and train at Powerhouse Gym in Tampa, and then spend some time with Dr. Spinalk, and then fly straight back out. It's actually my birthday today, but I'm not one to always celebrate my birthday. I think I did the muscle building trainer through my birthday, and God, I was dieting last birthday. Birthdays are just another day for me. As you get a little bit older, you live in denial. So I think I'm still in my 20s because I've denied that many birthdays. To me, it's just another day to get stuff done. I can celebrate this, you know, once I'm done with this video series, or at Vegas, at the Olympia, whatever. It doesn't matter. There'll always be social gatherings. There'll always be celebrations. But you stay on track. Whatever you start, whatever you begin, you finish. Because it's so easy for people to start with best expectations, and you know, like people at the start of the year, January 1st, they have all these expectations they place upon themselves. When the going gets tough, it's that fight or flight mentality, and unfortunately a lot of people come up with an excuse and they justify it with their complacency, and next thing you know, they're starting the next January. We're not like that. We are conditioning our resolve every day. Whatever is put in our way, we battle through it. This isn't just another easy day at the office. All right, guys, we are back in the gym. Yesterday, you'd think I did arms, but I didn't. I did it this morning. It is still the same day. You're lucky enough to have a rest. I haven't. Is that because I got to take a flight out very early in the morning, so I don't have the opportunity to train, and I don't arrive until very late in the evening, so I don't have the opportunity to train there either. You know, I'm kind of bookend. But I can do my cardio. I can wake up early, do my cardio, and in the evening I can do my cardio when I get to the hotel, but I won't have the opportunity to train. So the only way around it for me was to get a double workout in today. Remember, you know, we got to control our environment, so this is a way that I am controlling mine. So one thing that I will say, if you're on shift work, yeah, it's going to be tough. There's no doubt about it. Maybe get your workout done in the morning. Just get it over and done with. But if you can't do it in the morning, as soon as you leave work, go straight to the gym. Don't get in the car and go wherever you've got to go if you think you're going to drive home, because some people think, yeah, they can kind of relax in the car and then go do their cardio, but actually it relaxes the mind and the body, and you just want to go home. Just put on your trainers at your car or at the van and just go for your hour cardio or 45 minutes cardio there and then. All right, now kids, we have lower back and we have hamstrings and we have upper abs. So let's see what funds we have in front of us. like this. Okay, forgot, I gotta talk, haven't I? I gotta tell you what I did. First exercise, did a glute-ham raise, and I used a pole there to take my upper body resistance off myself so I could get 30 repetitions out. So once I rested for the 30 seconds, I went for 20, and then after 20, I went and did 10. Once I did that, I moved straight over to the seated hamstring curl, did 20 reps, rested for 20 seconds, did 25, rested for 25, finished off with 30. Yeah, I thought I could go much heavier than what I did, but I didn't. But I reached failure, that's the main thing. I know I'm breaking down the muscle tissue because my hamstrings are freaking hurting me, you know? So let's go into another hamstring exercise now. We're gonna do lying hamstring curls, but I'm gonna be using slings today on a row, cable row machine. I'll demonstrate, you'll see what I mean. Oh fuck, typical, someone on there. Exercise that I did here, I actually learned from Mark Lordliner because his gym didn't have a hamstring curl, so we got creative. No assistance from the lower back or glutes at all. If you can't do it on a bench like this, you can do it flat on the floor with a low cable pulley if you do have the slings available to you. If not, just do a conventional lying hamstring curl. As long as you're working that area, that's fine. So we're going to finish off now with a stiff-legged deadlift. You can use dumbbells, you can use a barbell. But if you do have a Smith machine accessible to you, then you can use that. I just want to make sure that I have very little strain upon the lower back now before I do back following. So doing it in a hamstring curl, I find really does isolate my hamstrings that much more without any undue stress placed upon my back. Ooh, what a pump. Stiff-legged deadlift done, hamstrings done. So did 20 repetitions. I knew that I was able to get out 25 with the same weight if I brought in a rest pause principle. So I did after a 20-second rest. And then I finished with the 30 reps. And now we got lower back. I want to get this over and done with, so let's do this.
back is completely pre-fatigued now. I did 30 repetitions with body weight. As it started to get difficult, instead of having my arms out in front of me, which was my resistance, I started putting them back to a midpoint and then behind me. Then after the 30 seconds rest, huge pump, did 20. And after a 20-second rest, I did 10, but I knew that I'd be able to squeeze out 10 with resistance. So I grabbed a 45-pound plate there and knocked out 10, and my lower back is screaming now, which is good because that means I can go onto the deadlifts and I won't have to go as heavy because my lower back is pre-fatigued. So finished off lower back with deadlifts. I did 20 repetitions with 110. Then I did 100 pounds, 25 reps. And then I did 75 pounds then for 30 repetitions. And now I've got abs, upper abs to do. Okay guys, that's the end of day 39, except it's day 38 and 39 for me in one day. Now as we're training back, particularly the lower back, you need to be able to distinguish back fatigue and back pain. You need to obviously have your form absolutely perfected. You should get a great pump, a real tight, full-blooded pump in your back, particularly the lower back and either side of your spine. If you feel an unnecessary strain, something doesn't feel quite right, you know, maybe a pain that kind of shoots up your neck or something like that, you're not doing the exercise correctly. Your form should be functional and it should be aligned. So form comes first, that is your priority, then the weight comes second, so always keep that in mind. So we've only got one more workout this week before we are into the 2-week stretch. So join me on Friday. Tomorrow we'll be flying to Tampa. Gonna go over to see my very good friend, who I believe is the best doctor in the world, Dr. Spinalg, and we'll get some great content from him. And then we'll go and shoot and train in one of my old haunts that I was training in over there, and that will be Powerhouse Gym in Tampa. And so next time we work out together, it'll be there, but I'll be up bright and early before the crack of dawn, hitting my cardio. Catch you later.